Hey, welcome back. We're going to look at some more videos of our Revit program. Pull this up real quick. Where we left off last time, we put some walls in. We were working on the main floor level of our plans over here. If you look at the project browser, run project browser, floor plans, main floor level. We put in some exterior walls. We dropped in a couple of interior walls. We're at the point we need to look at and decide how we're going to drop in some windows. So I need to look at some windows and doors and figure out how I'm going to drop those in. So honestly, looking at a residential as opposed to a commercial type building, that's going to decide whether or not I need, in all honesty, a window and door schedule. For a regular builder, for a residential job, you'll label it right on the door or the window. For a commercial job, you'll usually come up with a window and door schedule. For this purpose, right now, we're just going to worry about getting them in the wall. So let's start with the easy part. So I'm going to come up here to my door. And it starts out, it just simply changes my properties right here to a standard door opening cased. I can load right there. I can go in and see what I've got loaded. Just scroll down the list. So there's an interior door open case, 2x6, 6x8. That's just a case door opening. There's no door in it. This one's got a regular opening framed. So I'm looking through here. What do I got? There's a 2-panel door. We'll work with it for right now. And I want a 2'6" by 8. Oh, excuse me, 2'6" by 6'8" door, which is right here, 2'6", 80 inches tall. Actually, that's an 8'0". I want a 6'8". There it is. We'll go right there, and we'll come down here to this bathroom area right here, and I'll say, okay, that's a pocket door. That works fine for this. So I'm going to put it right, pretty much dead center in the wall. And that's it. That's all it takes. So if I do the same thing over here to this one, that is a pantry, I'll drop it in right like so. And I put in 2 pocket doors. That easy. Okay. Now if I want to change the door, I can come out here, go back over here, find a different door. These are all interiors I've got going on. Here's an exterior glass. This is a double door, so let's use one of it. That's a 5'0", 6'8". So that's a 5 foot wide by 6'8" door. Let's say I want to put him in this wall. So I can drag him across. If you look at my cursor there, I can see that I can get him centered. I definitely want him centered. I also want the door to swing inward because it's an exterior door, and I really don't want it to swing outward, make it easier for somebody to slide a credit card, whatever, pocket knife in there and pop the lock. And just the insulation issues we have. So I'm going to make sure he goes right dead center in that wall and swings inward. There he is. So that's it. I'm going to right click and go cancel. I've put a couple of doors in. They really are meant to be that easy. Now let's talk about windows. So let's go back and say, okay, let's go to our modify tool. Actually, let's go to architecture. Let's go get a window. Now this is a casement window. I don't know what I want for sure. I can use a double hung window. I can use a casement. I don't have a lot loaded right now. So what happens when I want to load something I don't have? Like there's a fixed window. There's a lot of size of fixed windows. Yeah, there's a single hung windows. If I don't see what I want as I go through this, I can come over here where it says load family, and I can go through it. Usually defaults to our the right directory. I can come down here and find windows in my list, which will be down here because everything's alphabetical. Open that up, and then I can start looking at my different window options I have here. And there's a lot of them. You'll want to look through those before you get too far into this. Right now, we're not going to waste a lot of time on that because, like I said, there's a lot of options. We need to discuss Windows first. And in my class, I would definitely have to discuss Windows first. But for right now, I just want to put a standard window in the wall. So I'm going to close that. I'm going to open this up. I'm going to roll down here. I'm just going to find a single double. Let's go back up. They were the other way, weren't they? Double hung window. I want a 4066 window. Okay. And I'm going to put him right here in this wall. And I want him. Okay, that's actually a little different than normal. That's a double hung window, 4066. Okay. There we are. Put him here. Okay. Now I just kind of slapped him in there. Notice if I get my modify tool out, this one is 2'4" from the edge, and this is 3'3" from the edge. So I can grab him over this way a little bit. There's 4'2". There's 4'2". Now they're evenly spaced. I can mess with them all I want like that. I can get them placed exactly how I want. And looking at this, I believe I put those in facing the wrong way. Yes, I did. So how do I fix that little problem? Well, let's go back here. See, I can see my runner right there. Let's pick this, flip my window over. Pick this one, flip my window over. There, now my runners are on the inside of my house. You can see them right there. And I know that my window is going to function correctly. So if I'm looking at my stuff, I want to make sure I put that in right, make sure I get my walls, doors, windows placed, and I just literally build my house that way. Okay, thanks for your time. We'll get back to you with some more stuff shortly, but that should be enough to get most of our walls, doors, and windows done. We'll show you how to reference floors later and those kind of things. Thanks for your time. Bye.